Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. And today's reading, we are going to be taking a look into who it is you are meant to be with. We'll be taking a look into pretty much the characteristics, physical, spiritual, mental attributes of the person that you are meant to be with in this lifetime. Okay, so without further ado, we have 3 piles today. For the first pile, we have the Sun, your soul's purpose. For the second pile, we have Ashira, mother of the gods. And for pile number 3, we have purify, cleanse, and release, Cibation. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. If you need to pause the video to take a moment to reflect or meditate on the cards, you can do so. But we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. Pile number 1. People, those of you who chose the Sun Oracle card, this is going to be a reading. Let us take a look into who it is you are meant to be with in this lifetime. So, first of all, I'm going to say that this is going to be somebody that you're going to share a lot of karma with. Okay, there's going to be a lot playing out karmically between you and this person. Either prior to you meeting them, during your relationship with them. Either prior to meeting this person or during the time you're connecting with this person. I should say. Now, pile number 1. This is going to be a little deep, okay? Because I feel like whatever relationship this is, it's very spiritual. It's very transformative. And I feel like this person takes you by surprise, whoever this person is. This is somebody who's going to help you get in connection with your life purpose. They're helping you find yourself. We have Libra in the 3rd house with South Node here. And so what I'm definitely getting with this, with the Gemini energy, we have separation here, and then we also have Libra. Gemini is like the twins. Gemini is duality. Gemini is the light versus the dark. And so with this 3rd house here, division and integration, this person is helping you call back parts of yourself that you've lost, okay, due to, past traumatic experiences, negative experiences, and those experiences where you've given your power away to other people. This person is helping you call that power back in, whether consciously or unconsciously. I do feel like whoever this person is, they could be somewhat of a healer, whether they know they're a healer or not. Their purpose in your life is to be a healer, okay? So this person could be very spiritual, very spiritual. We have the Monk card here. It says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. This person is somebody who could spend long periods of time alone. This is not somebody who is from one relationship to the next. Even if they are, or they have had, a period of time where they were in that energy, at the time you meet this person, they're going to be on some sort of spiritual journey, whether it's religious or something they're doing independently. At the time you meet this person, you could be in an energy where you are feeling a little jaded. You have a very cynical or negative outlook on the world and people and relationships in general. And this person is going to help you transform and transmute that energy. Now, there is a strong energy of that duality, light and dark, but also feminine and masculine energy. So this is someone you work very well with. This is somebody that you are meant to partner with in this lifetime, because the two of you together create a very powerful force, okay? But Spirit is saying it's not until one or both of you learn to really step into your purpose and not hold back, because there is one or both of you guys in this pile who is a little more reluctant. It's the unhealed one here, and I could be speaking to you, pile number 1, and I'm sorry if that's not you, the person you're meant to be with is somebody who has gone through a lot, who has gone through some traumatic experiences and needs a little, quote unquote, fixing up, if you will. Not that people are broken, but this person, you are called to be some sort of healer in this person's life, the person that you're meant to be with, and it's part of your destiny. And for a lot of you guys in this pile, okay, you feel an inexplicable connection to this person. You feel magnetized to this person. Now, you guys could go your separate ways, okay? This could be an energy in this pile where this is somebody that you connect with at one point and you separate from however many times. This could be twin flame for some of you guys with the, I'm just getting that with this sun card here. Destiny, monk. This is definitely a soulmate connection here, but there's a lot of sorting out to do. I don't feel like it's a relationship that's going to be smooth sailing the entire time. I don't feel like it's one of those. I do feel like there's going to be things that happen in this relationship or prior to, and they keep bringing up prior to, and that could be because that's where this person or you yourself experience that darkness, okay? And that's where you or this person picked up that cynical, dark, negative energy and viewpoint of the world, right? Especially with this 9 of Swords and this 8 of Cups. So it's like when you finally come together, one or both of you guys are going to be facing your deepest, darkest fears. And I feel like it has something to do with abandonment. Okay, so somebody here could have gone through traumatic in regards to, you know, that created those feelings of abandonment. Okay, and being in love really opens up a tender spot for whoever this person in this relationship is that has that abandonment wound. And they're having to learn to trust themselves. They're having to learn to trust love, okay? Because I feel like whoever this person is, or you yourself, pile number 1, you've never experienced love before until you meet this person, or until this person meets you. They've never experienced love. So, for those of you in this pile who are my healers, the person that you're meant to be with is somebody who's not perfect upon meeting them. This is someone who's experienced things in their life, but they are destined for greatness. And it's going to take someone like you to help this person realize that. But even in this person's darkness, or even in those moments where this person is acting out of a wounded space, you still, I feel like you guys still hold this person close to you, even if you're in like some sort of separation from this person. If it's one of those types of dynamics here, you still hold space for this person, and you still take the time out to remind this person how great they are. Okay? There's something about how you handle this person that helps them gain the confidence that they need and gain the healing that they need in order to step fully into their purpose. Okay, this person that you are meant to be with could battle with some sort of mental health disorder, like anxiety or depression, battling really dark thoughts. They could also struggle with like PTSD. Now, even so, there's a very strong magnetic connection that you share with this person. There's a very deep love that you share with this person. You see this person beyond their limitations. You see this person beyond their flaws. You see this person at their core, at their heart. And if you've ever wondered if this is somebody you already know, this is already sounding like somebody you've already connected with. If you've ever wondered why you love this person so much, it's because the feeling is very mutual. You know this person at their core, upon meeting them at the very beginning of your relationship more than they know themselves. And Spirit is saying it's essential that this person met you in this lifetime. It was sorry guys. It's important. It was very important, this meeting between you and this person. Okay? And I feel like at first meeting, at first glance, in the beginning of your relationship, you guys connected very passionately, or you're going to connect very passionately, very sexually. And that's what's going to spark this soul connection. Okay, that's like the match. And I'm hearing somebody say you lit me on fire. So for this person, it's like you've lit them on fire, pile number one, or vice versa. But this could definitely be twin flame type of energy going on here. Now in the middle, this is what what is coming to me intuitively. But I'm drawn to how, like I said in the beginning, it's like this very pure, fun, easygoing, very passionate, very sexually attracted to each other type of energy going on here. And then in the middle here, we have the separation, division, and integration. So I feel like you may separate from this person at a time, or your relationship is going to go through some rough patches in the middle. And it may make you or your person question the validity of your feelings for each other. Okay? Either you or your person may begin to question how they actually feel, and or like I said, one or both of you guys do struggle with this abandonment wound, and you may it may trigger something. It may trigger someone to run. Okay, 9 of Swords here. Or at the very least, distance themselves in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's like mentally or emotionally, you or them are acting more closed off. Okay. And I feel like this separation really lends to helping you and this person see each other truly, okay? And also to confirm and validate that your feelings for each other are very real, okay? This is definitely true love. This is not a dull connection in any sense of the word. It's very spiritual. I feel like you guys may have shared past lives with this person before. I'm hearing person's soul was trapped. Okay. And it's like they've come to earth this go round to free themselves, you know, so they've chosen their body, they've chosen their personality, they've chosen their family specifically to lead up to this point in their life where they're having to choose to walk away and separate from things that no longer serving them, including their own negative beliefs and perceived limitations. Or this is you. I feel like the masculine energy in this is the one who is less healed upon, you know, the coming together of you and this person. And the feminine energy here is this magical, very motherly energy here. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, could be Libra, definitely. And we have Gemini out here as well, and the sun. So Leo. But there's something very magical about this feminine energy and this connection. And it's kind of like you're showing this person how it's done. Okay. And they may be following your lead a little bit, but there was some reluctancy, or there will be some reluctancy here when those triggers and those wounds start coming up, and that tender spot that's opened up from this person falling in love, you know, is triggered. Things get weird. Okay, things are going to get weird. but it was meant to play out this way. We have 8, and then we have South Node, which is karma. There's definitely a lot of karma playing out between you and this person. And, you know, we come here at the end. I feel like you both end up finding God within yourselves, within each other, and in an energetic sense, you know, in a spiritual sense. You're really solidifying that connection, no longer running from it, and accepting each other and accepting yourselves. You accept each other, and in accepting each other, you accept God. And there is going to be this energy of, you know, one or both of you are going to have to walk away from a lot of things in order to make this relationship work. This is the 8 of Swords. I thought it was the 8 of Cups. Now, you know, again, we get that energy of one or both of you, the masculine energy in this pile, male or female, feeling more trapped in their head due to experiences that they've experienced in their life. But if you look at the card here, there is that sun and the horizon rising between these two mountains. And the card says helpless and hopeless. But because it's an 8, I feel like this is a karmic cycle that this more masculine energy in this reading has been trapped in for some time. And you, the more feminine energy, are meant to help this person break free of that in this lifetime. Like I said, they've set themselves up. Little do they know that they've set themselves up to experience everything they're going to experience in this life that's going to lead up to them meeting you and having this relationship with you. Because, you know, it's their chance to finally set their soul free, to gain enlightenment, and finally accept the chosen path. Because they've been called for some time. And look at that, we have the Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. And I'm hearing intuitively, Spirit is saying that the love you two share for each other has the power to transform anything. And it has the power to obliterate any obstacle that stands in the way of you all being together. It's just a matter of the person that this more masculine energy, whether that's you or the person you're meant to be with, it's just a matter of them accepting what they feel. Okay? There may be circumstances, people, places, and things that present themselves in this person's life that makes it difficult for this person to accept what they feel. Living in the matrix, the land of illusion, you know, listening to people who want to confuse you, who want you to be stuck in this cycle, you know, and it's all a test. You know, it's not even just to blame one person or another. It's all meant to test whoever this masculine energy is, and it's up to them to see the test for what it is and choose to step outside of what they've continued to do and follow this feminine energy in this connection to their happiness, their bliss, their destiny. Okay? I'm hearing when the stars align. There's something very significant about astrology in this pile. So you may want to pay attention to the stars and the planets and their movements during certain times and what feelings come up. And maybe try to work with that and work with intention and maybe, you know, the elements to bring about or help aid in this outcome that's meant to happen. Speed up the process, if you will. But yeah, that would help, paying more attention to, you know, astrological placements. Now, also another thing is the karma for you guys in this pile is this more masculine energy could have developed some sort of belief about relationships that led them to wanting to be more independent, separate from, seeing their partner as their own individual, which is nice, right? We're supposed to. But when it's imbalanced, you can separate yourself a little too much from the person you're in a relationship with, to the point where you're not even really considering that person. And, this person is learning that, I'm hearing teamwork makes the dream work, that having a genuine partnership with somebody is more fulfilling and can take them a lot further in life, not in an opportunist type of way, but it's like acknowledging my feelings. They're already there, and acknowledging the fact that maybe being independent is not that conductive or productive to what I'm trying to accomplish in my life. That being partnered with somebody that I truly care about is more beneficial to myself and the person I'm in love with. But yeah, what are you learning from this relationship? We have intuition. I'm going to get a card for what the masculine energy in this is learning from this relationship, and what the feminine energy is learning. What is the masculine energy learning from this relationship? We have integrity and we have soul. The integrity of their soul. The soul's purpose. All right, and what is the feminine energy learning in this connection? Yeah, this masculine energy, both of you guys are going to have to release certain limiting belief systems and, negative thinking, and maybe potentially toxic or negative connections with other people, in order for this relationship to work out when you come together. Okay, so let's get soul's purpose cards. What is the masculine learning? So you can tie this in together and get a message. Imagination. And we have relationships. And then what is the feminine learning here? Okay, so the intuition card says the energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. This is listening to, the subtleties. Perceiving the subtleties, what's unseen, what's unheard. And this connection is serving to strengthen the both of you guys, your intuition. Yeah, that stronger connection to the divine that I was picking up here. What is the feminine energy learning in this connection? Yeah, she's learning to trust. He or she, doesn't matter. Feminine energy. Okay, so the masculine energy in this relationship, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Like I said, there's something that this person is having to release, walk away from, in order to realize this relationship with you, or, with the person that you're meant to be with. If you're that person that needs to release something. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And this makes sense because the toxic masculinity and the toxic patriarchal system that we are currently in the control of, in this matrix, it forces us to believe that we have to live a certain way. We shouldn't connect with our feelings, that intuition is not real, that God is only real in the sense of what they tell us that he is or she is, right? And that creativity is a child's game, that it's not going to make anything worthwhile in your life. You need to get a job, you need to finish school, you need to get married, you need to do this, that, and the third, like a checklist. You know, no one has time to play these silly games. Who cares about your happiness? You need to do X, Y, and Z in order to make sure you have all of your ducks in a row. You have your stability, right? But what is stability if you're unhappy? Stability when you're not happy doesn't at all, guys. Trust me. Because you get to a point where it becomes too heavy to even carry anymore. And so you've built your whole life up on this, whatever it is that you perceive to be your stability. It could be relationships, it could be a job, a career, finances, money, family, right? A marriage even. And you wake up every day and you are so unhappy to the point where, you know, you feel like just throwing it all away. And what's that? That's not really stability, because you're driving yourself crazy, and one day you are going to crack. And whatever you've built on that faulty foundation is going to be destroyed at some point, because the foundation wasn't genuine, you know. You weren't building that from a space of love. You weren't building it from a space of, you know, this feminine energy of creativity. It was being built from pure logic, okay? And sometimes our logic can deceive us, our quote unquote logic, because logic, you know, can vary situation to situation. But if we're following the logic of everyone else, and you know, being that logic is not just a simple blanket that you can throw over everything, what has logically worked out for somebody else may not logically work out for you, okay? Because it's not in alignment with who you are. And so what somebody else has created from their logic and has lived comfortably in is not going to feel the same for you, because you're different, you're unique, you're your own person. You have to figure out what it is that's logically going to make sense for your life, okay? And you do that by tapping in or allowing yourself to be in tune with that feminine aspect of yourself, okay? And that's that masculine energy, what they're learning, or what they need to learn, okay? We have integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high morals and standards. And a lot of times when we're trying to follow someone else's path, or excuse me guys, if we're operating from a space of woundedness, we're seeking these surrogate families because we have this abandonment wound, but we're too scared to even get too close to people. So we're lacking those intimate connections. We're making those connections based on ego, and we're missing that depth, right? And we're betraying ourselves every time we do this, okay? Or we're doing things to fit in because this is, I would look a certain way if I'm with this type of person, or I'll look a certain way if I take this type of job or get this type of degree, right? But in all of that, we may sacrifice what we may hold true or important to ourselves. You know, we may betray our morals, our own integrity to make certain situations work a certain way in order to be perceived a certain way, or feel a certain way, you know, temporary happiness, because we're lacking that depth, and we're empty, and we're trying to fill some sort of void. So we're doing things that we don't necessarily want to do, but are giving us that cheap dopamine. I actually just watched a video on that cheap dopamine that we're craving so bad because we don't have it, because our world doesn't make sense, because we built it around the ideas of other people, right? And that's that karmic cycle. You have to break free of that. And then we have the soul. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God, or the divine. Okay? And it's hard to figure out what your morals and standards are if you are out of alignment with your soul. If you don't know who you are at the soul level, it's hard to even know what your morals are, your standards are, you know. And a major lesson in this, for this masculine energy in this, is to learn who they are, you know. And a painful thing that happens when we realize that is we have to look back on all the things that we settled for, accepted, and put ourselves through before we knew who we are, you know. And that's that dark night of the soul, or at least a part of it, you know, because sometimes those things aren't pretty and they don't feel good, and we start feeling bad about ourselves sometimes. Like, why would I choose that? Why would I do that? Why would I get with that person or do that? Why would I build this entire life around this fake, false image, you know? building our own prison. Okay, so for the feminine energy in this, what you're learning is commitment. Okay, I feel like this is commitment to yourself, and that 13 breaks down to a 4, stability. We're talking about foundations. What are you building on? For the feminine energy in this, I am feeling that you have to question your commitments, what you have committed yourself to, and how it's played out for you, or how it's paid off or not paid off, who you've committed yourself to, how it's paid off, not paid off, right? But also what this is telling me is that you're learning what a true commitment is within this relationship with this person. Commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being, and with unwavering belief. I feel like this person is also going to teach you to rely on yourself. When this dark energy comes up between you and this person, I do feel like there is a lesson for you, the feminine energy in this, to learn to rely on yourself, but also to make sure that you've built something stable on your own, that you have a foundation of who you are and what you want in your life outside of relationship, that you are more than just your romantic relationships. You have a life, you have things that bring you joy and happiness and dreams and goals that you want to experience for yourself, and to stay focused on those regardless of romance. But it's also going to help you become a better lover, a better partner, because you're learning this internally and independently, but it's also going to translate in your love for this person, because you see this person truly as an extension of yourself, and so you're committed because you love them, and you love them because you can love yourself. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And then we have trust. Yeah, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And there we have intuition. Now, if you're on a twin flame journey, of course, your intuition has been tested, all the time. There's never a moment on the twin flame journey where you aren't being tested intuitively. You're having to trust things that you cannot see in the physical. You can only feel, and this has taught you major lessons, not only in romance, but in your own life, independently of the relationship, and because of that, you can show up as a stronger, more stable person for the person that you choose to commit yourself to. Okay, so that was a lot, and I was not expecting this reading to take that turn like that. So yeah, this ended up being like a twin flame type of reading, guys. What the heck? Okay, so who you're meant to be with is your twin flame soulmate. Okay, and for my masculine energies watching this, you are meant to be with someone who is very nurturing, someone very kind, someone who has commitments and things outside of you that they enjoy, that they like to give their energy to, that they're committed to. This person could be very goal driven. They could be very ambitious. Okay, very beautiful with the Libra energy here. This is somebody who takes the time for themselves. They do care for themselves. This is somebody deeply spiritual. This is somebody connected to their life purpose. This could be a healer, somebody who is meant to help other people heal. They're meant to help other people see the truth. This is a thought provoker, a healer of sorts. I keep saying that. But yeah, if you're the masculine energy watching this, this is who you are meant to be with. If you are a feminine energy watching this, you are meant to be with a very powerful masculine energy here. Someone who at the core of their being wants to love, provide, and protect the one that they cherish, which is you. But this is somebody who has been disconnected from their core, their soul, for a very long time upon meeting you. Now, you and this person are meant to connect because you are meant to help each other heal and realize certain truths about yourself. This person that you're meant to be with is not going to be perfect when you first meet them, but nonetheless, their soul is perfect for you, and you guys are meant to balance each other out. You're meant to be together. I keep saying this, but you're like soulmates. You're kindred spirits. You know, you guys go together well. Things just make sense when you're with this person. Like I said, they may not be perfect, but you see this person for who they truly are, not the mask that they may present to the world. And at some point, this person is going to drop the mask and walk away from it for good in order for you guys to be together. And at that point, you guys are going to be fully evolved and fully ready to commit to each other. Now, if this is something that happens prior to you guys meeting, awesome. That is so awesome. But if it's something that happens while you're dealing with this person, just have the faith. I know from an outsider's perspective on Twin Flames, it just looks like madness, you know, like you guys are toxic for each other, but you're really not. What you're doing is you're triggering each other, and the parts of yourself that needs to heal are being triggered by each other. And when it becomes too much, you separate and you heal whatever was triggered, and then you come together, and then you keep coming back together and triggering each other, and then separating to heal until all of that is done. And you guys are now whole and integrated and mature enough to be with each other. And that's very powerful, because we don't see too many relationships now where two people are coming together fully healed, or even coming together and breaking up for a long time and then coming back together and being this healthy relationship that people can look up to. But this is something that's very powerful here. You're healing each other truly and genuinely. The person that you're meant to be with is somebody that is triggering you, and some sort of toxicity at some point, but it's not if you take the time to dig within yourself and figure out what it is that's being triggered and how you can heal it. And I feel like the love that you have for one another is reason enough to do the work. The love you have for each other is what's motivating you guys to do the work. Okay, so pile number 1, that has been your reading. If you guys resonated with it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I hope to see you guys on another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2 people. Those of you who chose the Ashira card, Mother of the Gods, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look into who you're meant to be with. First of all, we have the 6 of Cups here. Oh my god, that's so cute. Now for some of you guys, this could be somebody from your childhood. If not, it's somebody that you share a very similar vibe with, like at your purest essence, like your inner child really connects with this person. Y'all very similar in that. Now let me correct myself, because this is actually the Lover's card, okay? Which even still, and when I say your inner childs connect, when you are with this person, you feel like a child. You feel free. You feel like you can do anything. Your dreams come alive. You now believe in yourself again. The world is less intimidating. You know, when we're children, we see the world so innocently, okay? It isn't until we get older and people start telling us, you know, what's achievable and what's not, you know, who to trust and who not to trust, and that all people are bad, and we may have experiences that confirm that for us. So then we adopt this very negative, pessimistic view sometimes. But when we connect with somebody who we feel safe with, who sees us, you know, it feels freeing. And that's that childlike innocence, right? This person sees you very innocently. It's like a child's love. You know, they see you in your purest form, okay? And so you can't help but feel comfortable around these types of people, or this person in specific. But also what I'm getting is like, maybe at the essence, like child level, you guys maybe enjoyed a lot of the same things as kids, and you may not even know that, you know. And that's what you got, where you guys connect. That's why you feel this soulmate connection, you know. And I feel like you guys are soulmates in this pile, and I feel like I'm repeating my damn self because I got the same energy with pile number 1, so you guys may want to watch that as well. But we have the Swan, and with child nature here, look how sweet she is. This is somebody so sweet. This is somebody so sweet and innocent, guys. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. It's a light attribute. And, you know, I just get a very sweet energy from this pile. This is somebody who could really love animals. They're very nice to animals. And there's that innocent energy again, where like people often compare animals to children or babies because they have this innocent nature. They don't know any better, right? And I don't feel like this person that you're meant to be with doesn't know any better, but they're always connecting with that with their inner child, okay? And they're seeing the world through the lens of like their inner child, wonder and adventure. And we have the 9th house here, which is Sagittarius. So this person could be very adventurous. They're always wanting to try new things. They're always wanting to go new places, you know. This is the type of person who may like to hug trees, you know. They love animals. They definitely love animals. I'm going to say that. They could also really love children. This person could be very good with children. They love children. That's how you may know who this person is. They may wear braids for some of you guys, or they have a child for some of you guys in this pile. This person could have a child, okay? They definitely could wear braids, and they definitely could be African American, okay? I don't know why I said African American. For some of you guys, definitely could be African American, but black. They could be black, any ethnicity of black, but they definitely could be black or of African descent. I can't speak today. Definitely could be Sagittarius person coming through here. We also have Gemini. If they're not Sagittarius Sun, they could have Sagittarius anywhere in their chart. That could be significantly playing out here, especially as it has to do with karma, because that's also what's playing in here. So like their South Node or North Node could be in Sagittarius, and that's a part of their life purpose. That's why they have this very energetic, lively, adventurous, philosophical type of vibe to them, is because they could have a North Node in Sagittarius. They're meant to free themselves of something in this lifetime. You guys may be helping them free themselves from something, okay? We have... Oh, I was going to go into the Swan card because to me, like, the Swan spirit animal is very graceful, okay? When you see a swan on a body of water, you would not know or begin to imagine, you know, the work that they are putting in to remain so graceful, you know, on the water, you know, but their little feet are kicking to keep them on top of the water and floating so gracefully from what we can see, right? So this could be somebody who handles conflict very well. They handle stress very well. This is somebody very graceful. They're not somebody you in public, okay? This is not somebody quick to want to argue or fight. This is somebody who's more intent on understanding you and where you're coming from, how you're feeling and why you're feeling that way, than they are with trying to belittle you or force their will on you or dominate you in some way. This is somebody who really knows their place in your life, okay? Very feminine energy, whether they're male or female. This is somebody embodying a lot of feminine energy, very graceful, especially with Ashira here. Look how she's sitting This is, yeah, this is grace. Now, this person could adorn themselves with a lot of jewelry. Okay. They could have nice hands, nice feet. For some of you guys, that's just coming through. But again, with the animals, this person has a very strong connection to animals. And if you see, she has this crown and then that ball behind her that represents enlightenment. So this could be someone very spiritually woke, very high vibrational, very enlightened. Again, I was getting that philosophical type for this person. And, you know, and she's in nature again. Yeah. Wow. That's definitely a confirmation that this person is definitely into nature. They love trees, whoever this person is, for you guys. But also what I'm getting with this crown here is this person has been chosen by God or creator. Like, this is somebody very blessed. When you meet this person or upon like interacting with them or observing them in their own life, you would see this person as someone who's very lucky. Things seem to always work out for this person. Things seem to always work in this person's favor. Okay. This person also comes across as someone who's very protected from bad things happening to them. You know, that's something you may notice. I'm also hearing intuitively that this person could be into the occult. For sure. This person likes to be in the sunlight as well. This person likes to be outside. Now, again, I was talking about that childlike spirit and essence in this person and how you guys could have enjoyed similar things as children. You could be somebody who also likes being outside, likes being in the sun. And you could also be somebody who likes to adventure and try new things and all that good stuff there. Philosophical, ponder the deeper meaning of life and things like that. This is somebody who likes to do the same things as you. Okay, this is not somebody who's going to try to handcuff you and, you know, cuff you to their bed and never let you leave their house. You know, this is somebody who wants to, or do that to themselves in their relationship with you. This is somebody who wants to get out there with you. This is somebody who wants to experience things with you. This is somebody who wants to do life with you. They want to experience things with you. Okay, now for some of you guys, this could be like an interracial situation going on here. With this, she's like a woman of African descent, and then there's like a European, a man of European descent here, what it looks like. Yeah, so for some of you guys that may resonate, but again, we have that purple there. There's also that tree. Okay. What was I on there? Oh, purple is the color of the crown chakra, and we have the crown there. So there's that energy being illuminated once again for us. This person is very connected to God. Okay. This is somebody who could be very intuitive. This person could also be very smart, very intelligent, very intellectual. This person could teach you a lot. Pile number 2. This is somebody you learn from a lot. Okay. This could be somebody who's had to free themselves from certain things and is helping other people free themselves. But because this woman in this card is a centaur, you know, horses, you know, in the totem aspect, what they represent is freedom. And so that could be something very important to this person. This person is somebody who doesn't like to feel stuck anywhere. They don't like to feel like they don't have options. They don't like to feel limited at all. And they also don't like burdens. But also what I was going to what I was also going to say is this person could have like their lineage goes all the way back to Africa. Maybe at the time, they could be a part of people that were teaching the rest of the world civilization at one point. And I'm just saying that because of this, the 2 different races here. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but helping other civilizations with ideas and how to become more quote unquote civilized. And I know that we're taught that it was the other way around, but you know, when you do your own research, you come to certain conclusions about, you know, what we were taught in school. But anyways, I'm just getting that energy of this person could come from like a very ancient bloodline of people, and not royal in the sense where they had like a lot of material things, even though I feel like that was part of it. I feel like whatever this person came from, what those people accumulated materially came from their mind, okay? And so I feel like this person comes from a lineage of like elders. Like if you think about like in certain tribes, they have elders that people come to for advice. Like these people are seers. They're like oracles. They can see the world from a bird's eye, and they can, you know, make sense of situations that we can't sometimes because they're seeing it from a different perspective. Like this is like, you know, like tarot reader, oracle, psychic, medium, like somebody who sees beyond, sorry, or even like a keeper of records, a keeper of knowledge, you know, like a teacher or a counselor, therapist, like somebody who helps other people work through their problems is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person got this from, first of all, going through their own storms and freeing themselves from that. But also it's something that was passed down to them. Okay. And you may wonder, like, there's something about this person, you know, and there is something about this person. Trust me. They come from a very ancient people, very ancient people. Interesting. Now, this person also, they're going to teach you a lot about divinity and God and spirituality. Even if it's not like directly, it's like through your interactions with them, through your relationship with them, serendipitous things begin to happen to you, or like synchronistic things start to happen to you. Things that wouldn't normally make sense to you begin to happen. Or like, even if you're like somebody who is spiritual already, upon meeting this person, you have your own ideals and things like that and practices. When you meet this person, they're almost going to be challenged just a little bit, or like deepened or confirmed, like valid. For example, when a lot of us, when we go on this twin flame journey, we're turned into tarot, like we are drawn to tarot, and then that journey in itself lends us or leads us into learning other deeper spiritual concepts, and like you just go down a rabbit hole upon meeting certain people. It could be something like that. Now we have these came up at the bottom of the deck, and I wasn't gonna get them, but I was reading from the astrology book I have here, and it says something about God, and I was like, you know what? God is like literally at the bottom of this deck. So let me read that for you guys. Destiny, fate, and karma all come into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It is the house of erudite knowledge, higher learning, lawyers, doctors, and astrologers. It is most definitely of the higher mind and our need to unite with something greater. In this way, the ninth house represents churches and schools, especially ones that are old, established, and scholarly. Since it opposes the third house of communication and writing, the ninth house represents publishing and influences through written word. It's ruled by Jupiter, and we have Jupiter showing up here, so that's interesting. The ninth house represents a search for meaning through established structures. So, what I was getting, again, like, this is finding meaning and stuff through religion and established structures, from what they say there. But that came out to me because I did mention that this person could be teaching you something about divinity, about God, that may be different than what you were subscribing to prior to meeting this person, if you were subscribing to anything at all. Some of you guys could be atheists before you meet this person, but there is something that this person definitely comes in and teaches you. Now, this person could have insecurities surrounding their race, whether you know about them or not. I don't know why that's coming out, but that definitely could be. They could have like insecurity, like not viewing themselves particularly great, but they don't even realize, this person, that they literally, like, whatever race they are is like it was meant to be for them to be that race, because they're solar beings. Solar beings is what I mean. Solar beings. Like, this is maybe why this person likes to be in the sun so much. But also star beings. They come from another planet. And they have a hue to them that helps them to absorb sunlight better than some people. I hate to bring race into this, but it's coming out, so I have to speak on it, guys. I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate. Then obviously choose another pile, unless you're in an interracial relationship and the person that you are interested in is black. Okay, so I feel like I'm picking up on an African descent person here, a black person. Okay, so those of you guys who wanted to know like the race of the person that you're meant to be with, I feel like 90% of you guys watching this, the person you're meant to be with is of African descent, even if they're like generations removed from that. Yeah, so we have God, and it says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And addict helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Now, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Guys, I was trying to put my finger on this. And this person, they're very connected to a higher power. Even if they don't consciously outwardly express it or look like it, like they don't dress like it, they don't talk like it all the time, God chose them. They chose God subconsciously on a soul level, and God is working with this person through them, in them. Everything this person touched turns to gold. I don't feel like this person is fully aware of this all the time, but the reason why they are so compassionate and so loving and forgiving and kind and just in all of creation, children, animals, nature, is because they are seeing the world through the eyes of God. And I'm not comparing this person to God, but I'm saying that this person has been touched by God. Their heart has been opened. They are pure. They haven't been tainted. Even if this person has gone through trials and tribulations, they haven't been tainted. At a soul level, they haven't been tainted. So they still have this very pure outlook on people, places, and things. And I feel like that comes from this person's enlightenment. When we become enlightened, we become children again. I was reading a quote, I think it was Socrates. A wise man is always a child, or a funny man or a humorous man is always a child. Something along those lines. But enlightenment is connecting us back to our divinity. And when we're children, we are most connected to that divinity because we haven't allowed, not that we're even fully capable of allowing other people to shape our viewpoint of the world at such a young age. It's not until we get older and we start adopting these other belief systems from other people and allowing ourselves to be jaded by our own experiences or the experiences of the people that we love, right? This is somebody who has detached. They've learned detachment. And because of that, they're able to see everything and everyone through the lens of love, of God. They're very compassionate, you know, and they may not be that compassionate to themselves, but they're very compassionate to others. Okay. Let's pull out some. Let's go run by some signs. We have Jupiter, and we have Sagittarius, and the ninth house definitely could have Sagittarius placements in their chart. Okay, we have Aquarius. They could have Aquarian placements or be an Aquarius. We have first house. They could be Aries or have Aries placements. Swan is water. They could have water placements. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we have Gemini, and we have Earth energy here with child nature and Ashira. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have this Nine of Wands here. Rest and reconsider. This is somebody who spends a lot of time alone, guys. They definitely could be the hermit type. And I feel like this is where they do most of their introspecting, they're studying or researching, because I feel like this person has a lot of interest in like learning about things. This person may have like a lot of interest that they tend to withdraw from the world to spend time indulging in. Okay. They could definitely be a loner, guys. This person could be a loner. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups and the Nine of Wands. This person could be somebody who faces a lot of rejection in their life, like be it friendships, relationships. This person tends to find themselves alone very often. But I feel like God wanted it this way for this person, you know. We do most of our good work, like our shadow work, the work on ourselves, when we're alone. You know, and I feel like that's also lending to this energy, or the reason why this person hasn't been tainted so much is because they don't involve themselves with too many people. They protect their energy. This person knows the importance of protecting their energy. And what I was getting with this Addict card, in pile number 1, I'm going to read the shadow attributes. Compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. This is this energy, freeing yourself. This person is freeing themselves from something, has freed themselves from something, is helping other people free themselves from stuff. But what I got in pile number 1 is like the masculine energy in that reading was learning how to be, lean more into their integrity. And I was talking about how it's hard to know, you know, what is integrous to you when you're not even connected to your soul. You don't know who you are. You don't know what your morals and standards are because you don't know who you are, right? This can make it easy to become attached to people, places, and things that belittle us, make us less than ourselves, even if it's through our own actions to remain attached to said thing. So that's something that may resonate for some of you guys in this pile. But this is somebody who's helping you recognize certain patterns within your own life that are no longer serving you. Okay. Like I said, this person definitely could be a healer. They have a very motherly energy, but it's also very independent as well because this person practices detachment. Now, this quote in this book for the 9th house, it says, "We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls." So, yeah, this is somebody who dwells a lot in like their imagination, their subconscious. This could be somebody who's very into spirituality, meditation. If you look at this card, and I heard the occult, was it this pile or the other pile? Yeah, it was this pile, the occult. They could be into, like, if you see that Ouija board there, and then like the hand speaks to astrology. This person could be very deeply into astrology, palm reading, tarot reading, mediumship, you know, like things like that. Very spiritual person. they're saying this person finds more entertainment, more enjoyment in their imagination, in learning about other things. And that's what this says. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, and other souls. That's what this person is doing when they're alone, you know? And we can travel, even if it's not physically, by way of learning about things, you know? I know, because I do this a lot. I love learning about history because I'm able to take myself and put myself in another time frame. And it just feels good. Like when you can't physically travel somewhere, whether it's like a place in time or like a place, a physical place, you can always put yourself there imaginatively in your mind by learning about it or watching about it, you know. But yeah, this is that type of person. Very deep. Okay. Very deep. But you guys feel a very strong bond with this person. And I feel like this person is helping you. The Lovers is it's a significant card. It indicates a very significant relationship. So this relationship that you share with this person is going to be very important to your life. Okay. All right. Pile number 2. Let's go ahead and get into what you are learning from this person or this relationship. And then we'll close the reading. What are they learning? Forgiveness. That's another 2. We have 20 twice. Somebody could be born on the 20th day. 2020. Somebody could have perfect vision or they could wear glasses. 2020 vision. But also with 2020 vision, this person could have a very keen perception on things. Very keen. This person sees things very clearly. And I'm not talking with their 2 eyes, but their 3rd eye. They're very woke, if you will. I hate using that term, but whatever. Yo. Interesting. We have forgiveness twice. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. The energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. And we have envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So this person is teaching you not to compare yourself or your life with other people. But they're also teaching you how to forgive yourself and maybe other people. Okay? And it's through their kind, compassionate nature and genuinely wanting you and other people to be happy and believe in themselves, right? Is where this is coming from. Now, we have the 1st house. We have Aquarius and Jupiter in the 1st house. So, what I'm getting with this is there's something in this connection that has to do with your ego and the way you perceive yourself, okay, and how it may have limited you in your life, okay. For others of you guys, this is like, because this is who you're meant to be with, this is somebody who is loved by many people. But like I was picking up on before, they may still find themselves secluded a lot. But they're loved. And Aquarius is like that sign. It's like that person that's a friend of everybody. But they're not. Like Aquarius is a friend to everybody. Like that's the saying, you know. But when it comes to like getting too personal or too close, you know, they can kind of close off. And I have my moon is in Aquarius, which is a very peculiar place to have Aquarius. But I can speak on this from experience, because what this feels like is wanting good for other people, wanting other people to be happy, genuinely being there to help other people, right? But when it comes to other people helping you or getting too close or too personal with you, it kind of feels weird and off. But this person could have one person with this one here that has access to this rich inner world that they have going on here. And that one person could be you. All right. But what I was getting is this person may like to experiment a lot with their look. But they're also not afraid to change their look. There's no attachments to their look. Okay. But there's something with identity here and how this person is relating to or connecting with other people that may bring them a lot of luck. Okay? A lot of luck, a lot of fortune. This person is very optimistic person. And I feel like that's what's helping you learn these lessons through this person, pile number 2. Yeah. So, I think we're just going to leave it there, pile number 2. If you guys resonated with the reading, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't click off yet. I forgot to get one more card. One more card. Guardian, black bear, gentle and wise protector. That's the energy. That's if we could just sum pile number 2's person up in like a few words. It's gentle and wise protector. It's this black bear. Okay. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Like, this person is supposed to be a guide in your life of some sort. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it may be like subconscious, like subtle things here and there. You're learning from the way this person moves a lot. Pile number 2, you're learning things. Okay. But they could also be a teacher because we got that energy out there. Some kind of spiritual teacher or leader. All right, but we're going to leave it there, pile number 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe if you resonated. And I hope to see you guys on another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3 people. Those of you who chose the Cibation card, Purify, Cleanse, and Release. This is going to be your reading. Let's take a look into who you are meant to be with, okay? So, yeah. Interesting. You guys are meant to be with someone who may have a child or children. We'll put that out there first. And know that they wouldn't be yours, or it wouldn't be yours. You're meeting this person at a time where you or both of you guys have a lot of releasing and cleansing to do when it comes to your emotional body, okay? Your emotions. This could be somebody you're very physically attracted to, okay? This person can have a very nice body. They're packing in the places that you prefer them to be, okay? But I feel like this attraction you feel for this person is also very triggering as well. It's almost like a situation where it's like there's no way this person could be fully committed to just me. There's no way this person is not doing X, Y, and Z or hasn't done X, Y, and Z in the past, you know, because some of us are very concerned with the past for whatever reason. But and the fact that this person may have a kid that doesn't belong to you may trigger that as well. But this person kind of makes you feel insecure a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, their looks bring out that insecurity within you. Yeah, choose your battles. Yeah, so this could be somebody being represented by the peacock that they do enjoy attention, but this person is also very intellectual, very intelligent. So I don't feel like this person focuses too much on their appearance, but there's somebody who definitely knows that they look good and they may play on that a little bit. They don't want to only be seen for their flesh. But at the same time, they do get some sort of satisfaction or enjoyment off of, you know, their looks. Just keeping it a beam, okay? We we have the moon in Sagittarius in the 11th house. Interesting, because we got like Aquarian, Sagittarian energy in the last pile for these. But, you know, this is that shadow. In the moon, it's the shadow. It's like you want to be altruistic when it comes to this person. You don't want to, you know, lock them down and throw away the key, right? But there's this shadowy aspect of yourself that does seek to control this person, or, you know, hide them away from the world in some aspect or regard. Spirit is saying that's something that you have to acknowledge within yourself. Don't ignore it. Don't tell yourself it doesn't exist or try to make excuses for it. Get to the root of it. What is that? You know, why can't we be happy we got the person of our dreams? You know, why does it have to come with some sort of condition, or why does it have to come with some sort of negativity? You know, why does it have to be too good to be true? Why can't it just be true? You know, why can't it just be good and true? So we have this beggar card here. It says, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So you could be like the type that doesn't like to be seen too much for some of you guys, or you could be a little shy. You could, what am I gonna say? You could care a little bit too much about what how other people may perceive you. It's like you almost don't want to be perceived at all. I just saw a reel. It was kind of funny, and it was this girl. She was like, point of view. You are embarrassed by being perceived at all. So it's like if anybody interacts with you, they're acknowledging anything that you're doing. Because it's like you don't want to be seen. So it's like, why are you seeing me? Why are you watching me? I don't like to be watched. I don't like anybody to know that I'm a person. You know, I prefer to be invisible, honestly. You know, that could be you or this person. Actually, it is showing up as like who this person is. This actually, you know, this person could be shining a light on that aspect within you, because this is somebody who likes to go out. This is somebody that may like to socialize and be seen and you know, do all that. And then you're somebody who doesn't really like that too much, right? And there is that lesson, you know, that trigger. And as I'm saying that, we have provoker, and then right under that we have healing. So interesting. Yeah, that breaks down to 11. That's an 8. That's karma. So you could be a little codependent upon meeting this person, to be honest. And they're teaching you how to like go out and, you know, maneuver around a crowd, and just, especially with the throat chakra here. This is somebody who could, you know, somebody who doesn't hesitate to express themselves, especially when they're feeling dissatisfied or they're feeling like they're not being treated fairly in a situation. You know, there is somebody who's going to speak up. They're going to defend themselves. 7 of Wands. There could be something about the color blue for this person, turquoise, yellow even. Now for some of you guys, I'm hearing like the shadowy aspect of yourself wants to see this person almost as like operating too much in their ego. You may think of or see this person as quote unquote peacocking. This person is purposely doing this for attention. Why can't they just sit down? I don't want anybody to see them. You know what I mean? And it's Spirit is saying that it's just it's your own ego that's triggered by this. This person is not doing anything that isn't, you know, true or authentic to who they are. You know, they're not purposely going out of their way to gain the affection and attention of other people, though they may like it. They're just being who they are, you know, and you know, this peacocking energy is just it's just who they are, you know. I'm hearing Spirit say they like to show off their admirable qualities. You know, they like to be desired, even if that desire doesn't turn into anything. And Spirit is saying, you know, maybe if you try it, you'll understand. You'll understand. But like I said, there is something deeper to this person. They don't want to only be seen for their outer appearance. They are, I feel like there's somebody very empowered, okay? Like I said, they're not going to hesitate to speak up for themselves or other people. They're not going to step down from a battle if they see someone being treated unfairly or they see themselves being treated unfairly. I do feel like this person has gone through their own trials and tribulations in life, especially when it comes to emotional stuff. And people may see this person and think that because they're attractive that they don't have feelings, or like, you know, because this person has so much confidence in themselves and they're always speaking up and trying to empower other people, and they're coming across as someone empowered and independent and able to do things on their own, that it's okay for us to shoot them down with our words because, you know, they can take it. They're strong, right? But the peacock is like inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. When in balance, is confident and kind. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us has reached this advanced level of acceptance of self and others. There we have it, guys. There we have it. And actually, this is resonating a lot with pile number 2. So if you're resonating with this, check out pile number 2 as well. You may hear additional messages. The energy is a little bit different though, but if you feel called to, this is your sign that you should. Now, like I said, on appearance levels, on a surface level, people like to just see this person for their outer experience, appearance, what they have, you know, what they dress like, what they look like, what they smell like, right? And they don't really get to know this person, right? But this person, you know, they're showing up as the Empress and the peacock energy. And I always point this out when I see this, is that sun around her crown. She's enlightened. This is somebody very enlightened. They're spiritual at their core. Okay? And it is part of this person's life purpose to empower other individuals. And you can't empower somebody else to be confident and believe in themselves and do all this good stuff in the world when you can't do it yourself. Okay, you're not even walking the walk and talking the talk yourself. How am I going to encourage other people to be confident and I'm not confident? You know, this person had to learn that, you know, and in learning that, they're able to teach it because they've been through it, right? Or they're at least able to demonstrate it, and it's from an authentic place. And you can tell when confidence is authentic because it comes with kindness, it comes with gentleness. Insecurity comes with that hastiness, that mean girl, mean boy energy, that mean spirited energy. True confidence comes with gentleness. It comes with kindness. It comes with humility. It comes with compassion for other people. And it comes with that because true confident people are people who've learned themselves and have learned to accept themselves. And that is not an easy thing to do. That's why in the book it says not many people reach this peacock energy. Not many people reach that level because not many people are willing to look at themselves. Everybody wants to look at everybody else. Look at what she's doing. Look at what he's doing and putting whatever perception they want to put on it. You know, instead of going to that person and talking to them and learning a few things, you want to project your envy and jealousy on that person when you don't even know what that person has been through, you know? And the Empress also is definitely confirming to me that this person could definitely be a parent, okay? And if they're not, they have a very motherly type of energy, male or female. This person could be very self-sacrificing, but what I'm hearing is, you know, it's deeper than self-sacrificing because this person is not going to self-sacrifice to their detriment. Looking at that shadow attribute of that card, this person is going to almost always... Spirit is correcting me. They're saying this person is going to always do what is required of them to live a satisfied life or take care of their responsibilities. This is not somebody who's going to turn their back to their responsibilities or give up when things get hard. This is somebody who's going to keep pushing, okay? And this person may have a lot of responsibilities, especially if they do have a child or children. And this person is always going to step up to the plate. They're always going to do what is necessary of them to make sure that their responsibilities are taken care of. On top of that, they're always doing the inner work. They're always clearing themselves, you know, and that's what the Peacock card says. It does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. Cleansing, clearing, releasing. This person is always doing that. And that's because this is somebody who sees things from a bird's eye view. They're seeing things for the whole and not just the parts. Yes, I went through this, but it taught me this. And so therefore they're able to release that situation. This person did this, but it's because this person was battling X, Y, and Z. So I can release that. It has nothing to do with me. Once you're able to see beyond the veil and see things for the whole instead of the parts, it makes it so much easier to live in this constant state of detachment. Nothing is personal. And everything is meant to teach us some sort of lesson. So there's no use in holding on to things and not allowing them to be what they are, you know? Because they're going to be what they are regardless of how tight we hold on to them. The only difference is how easy are you making it on yourself? Because you're only going to make it hard on yourself if you're gripping these things so tightly. You're hurting yourself by holding on to things that are meant to be let go of. But this is somebody who's fully operating in their purpose. This person creates change wherever they go. They create change because people encounter this person and it's different. You don't meet people on the Peacock level every day. So of course this person has people who are attracted to them, but a lot of people are also very intimidated by this person. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, this is somebody who's living in their truth. This is somebody who's doing their life's work, which is helping to empower other people. Pile number 3. And Spirit is saying it's very important for you to understand that. And they're saying not from a human level, whatever that means, okay? From a soul level, okay? From a soul level. Spirit is also telling me to ask yourself what it is you would like to learn from this person, what it is that you would like this person to share with you. And instead of shutting yourself off and making judgments, ask questions. Don't be too proud or embarrassed to ask questions that you really want to have the answers to, because it's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of grief, a lot of heartache, to just ask the questions rather than make assumptions and then using or taking those assumptions as fact or truth. Because this person is very multidimensional. This person is not one-dimensional at all. So this person could be somebody who's many things, you know. And a lot of times, you know, before we're awakened, we like to put people in these boxes. Okay, so this person does this, so they're this. This person does this, so they're that, you know. And we don't leave room for people to be other things in addition to that one thing that we saw them doing or perceived to have seen them doing or whatever. But this is somebody who's very multidimensional. You know, this is somebody complete, whole. And, you know, you don't reach this level of the peacock going through all these. You have to go through experiences to reach that peacock level. So, you know, going through experiences, from experience, you develop different personalities every step of the way. You know, and you may keep certain things of each personality as you go on. And so at the end, you have all of these personality traits that you've taken, kept as you've gone through your journey of life. You know, and those are the things that make you you. And so this is somebody who's very multi-dimensional. You can't put this person in a box. You can't make assumptions about this person because you're almost always going to be wrong. You know, The Spirit is saying, you know, there's a lot going on in your subconscious when it comes to this connection with this person that you need to dive into and get to the root of. Spirit is also asking you, do you really want to be free? Do you really want to be free? This person represents freedom in its highest sense, because this person has done the work to free themselves. They have. And when we talk about freedom, it's the freedom comes with detachment, or from detachment comes freedom, because you're not limiting yourself to one thing. You know, you're open to whatever the universe, God, source, creator has for you. You know, you're not holding on to things and saying, nope, this is mine, I got this, and nobody can take it from me. Even though the universe is like throwing you around and beating you up, trying to get you to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to so desperately and so tightly. That's not freedom. You know, you're attached in some way, shape, or form, be it emotionally, financially, whatever. But yeah, you can learn a lot from this person, Spirit is saying, but you have to tap into what is subconsciously causing you to want to judge this person instead. Okay. This is somebody very nurturing, somebody that likes to take care of other people, somebody who is going to listen to you, somebody who's going to listen to your problems and help you find solutions. This is somebody that's also going to stand up for you as well. This is somebody who will fight for you. Sorry, my throat is itching. I don't know if you all can hear that, but yeah. Spirit is saying some of you guys you were like calling this person and you wanted an attractive person, you know, and you got it. And not only are they attractive externally, but they're also attractive internally. So yeah, you've got to get over whatever insecurities this triggers within you. You know, I'm just hearing and feeling somebody. It's like, this person is too attractive to be faithful. This person is too attractive to love me. This person is too attractive to stay. This person is too attractive to not find somebody else. But you gotta get over that. Alright, so what is pile number 3 learning from the person they are meant to be with? This person is definitely going to help empower you guys. So you may have these insecurities, but this person is going to help you get over them. And help you clear any past emotional baggage that you may have been carrying when you meet this person, or when you get into a relationship with this person. This person is going to help you release that, okay? They're going to help you deep dive mentally with like what's hindering you, what's stopping you from doing certain things or completing certain things. Even like, yeah, with this abundance here, this person is definitely going to help you out. There's also going to be a lot of sexual healing going on here. The energy of the sacral chakra helps us to navigate our lives through emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. If you guys had like trauma around, you know, sex, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here. Oh my gosh. If you have trauma around intimacy, this person is going to help you with healing that and seeing intimacy through another lens, especially through the lens of love. You guys are going to feel love with this person. You're going to feel safe with this person. You're not going to feel exposed or exploited with this person. They're going to honor you as an individual, as a human being. But also the sacral chakra helps us connect to our creativity. So this person is going to really help you guys a lot when it comes to shedding whatever is like keeping you stuck and blocked in certain areas and aspects. And certain areas have to do with your creativity and your ability to make, materialize this creativity and things like that. Make sense of it. This person's somebody who was a great manifester as well, by the way. This Empress. This person knows how to nurture their creativity. This is somebody who's going to help you learn how to nurture your creativity and nurture ideas. But not even just nurture ideas and creativity, but how to give life to them. This person is going to teach you. What is pile number 3 learning from the person they're meant to be with? All right. All right. I feel good when I can help others. They're going to help you be more selfless like they are. And I feel like that's through demonstration. Once you do it, you're going to feel it. And it's going to feel nice. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Okay? But let's get another one. What is pile number 3 learning through their connection with this person? The person they're meant to be with. And Spirit is also saying, like, what fears do you have around letting go of the old? What fears do you have surrounding expansion and travel, and not even just like physical traveling to another place, but like traveling to other parts of your mind, your soul, traveling when it comes to exploring other people, the depths of other people, and really tapping into that true intimacy, and not just like the physical kind, but like the emotional kind, the emotional type of intimacy. It's like you guys are scared to really dive deep. Who is this person that pile number 3 is meant to be with? And it's a subconscious fear. It's not something that you're consciously aware of at the moment you meet this person. They're gonna nurture you back to health, guys. This person that you're meant to be with, they're gonna nurture you back to health. Okay, pile number 3, we are back, and the sun has gone down. My battery died, and then I had like an event to go to. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up not going, and I feel terrible because it's Mother's Day weekend and it was like a surprise party, but I completely forgot about it. And so I was like an hour late, and then I called my mom, and she was like, well, my other sister, one of my sisters didn't go. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not even about to stress myself out. I'm just not going to go. Okay? So I didn't go. So here we are. We're finishing the reading, and I feel so bad. Like, I'm one of those people who feels so bad missing out on, like, family events. Because, like, in my family, like, you'll be shamed. Not to your face, but, like, behind your back. And, like, when you go around, you can feel it a little bit. Especially, like, my mom, she definitely, yeah, there's definitely, like, a pressure in my family to, like, attend to every single event. And I am an introvert. I'm a Virgo. I am literally the Hermit card in the tarot deck. I do not like leaving my house unless it involves dancing and music. Like, that's it. I'm sorry. And good vibes, of course. I just... it takes so much energy to get up, get yourself together. I gave yourself this pep talk because you're probably going to be around very negative people that you're forcing yourself to be around. You wouldn't want to be around them naturally. So, I don't know why I'm going on about that, but, if you guys relate, let me know. That could have something to do with your reading. especially with this energy of like expression and being an authentic self and all that stuff. I believe when the reading cut off, pile number 3, I was talking about how this person is going to be teaching you how to be in service of other people, how to tap into your creative, be more nurturing to yourself and others. Definitely helping you with this emotional cleansing and clearing, releasing of old baggage. Because this is what this person does on a consistent basis. They're constantly clearing their energy. They're constantly releasing things that don't serve them. They're always speaking up for themselves and other people. And they're going to do the same for you. Also, this person is someone who's going to put you on a pedestal. Okay, so you look at this person as very attractive, but they also see you in a very high regard. So for those of you who may struggle with like insecurities and things when you come to a relationship with this person, or if you're already in a relationship with this person, some of you guys may already be with this person. A good thing to remember is that this person also sees you very highly. I think a lot of times we forget that. We get so hung up on how attractive or quote unquote perfect our partner is, or the person we are crushing on is, that we forget about our own awesomeness, the things that make us great and attractive and all of those things. So yeah, just remember how awesome you are, pile number 3, that you also have positive things to offer other people as well. And there is something about you that your person genuinely enjoys and loves about you. So we have the penguin here. So authentic. Yeah, this person is someone who's very authentic. This is not somebody who's going to bite their tongue about things. Of course, I feel like this person is, I don't think they're distasteful with things, but at the same time, they're not going to let they're not just going to let injustice happen around them without saying something. Okay. They're always going to speak their mind. Okay. They're someone very authentic to themselves. But it says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Oh my gosh. Just to be yourself. I was just talking about how like I didn't go to that event and I feel terrible. But it's more so the weight of what other people are going to think about it. There's also that bit of me like I really did want to go. But then there's extra pressure being added because what are other people gonna think about me for missing that? So yeah, letting go of other people's expectations of you and learning to be in your authenticity, you know? Just be yourself. I feel like the person that you're meant to be with is going to be teaching you a lot about, you know, your authenticity and being yourself and speaking up for yourself and, you know, not allowing other people to kind of boss you around or, you know, those weird things. Okay, so we have abundance at the bottom of the deck for what you're learning from this connection and or this person. The energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes that are overflowing with love and gratitude. I feel like, you know, when your sacral chakra is closed off, that creativity, you know, that sensual energy is cut off. It's kind of hard to imagine abundance for ourselves. We kind of need to tap into that creativity when it comes to attracting abundance into our lives. The creativity is attached to the imagination, and manifestation starts in the imagination. So if you can't imagine things, then you can't bring them into fruition, you know? So this person is teaching you a lot about that, or you're learning a lot about that just from being in this connection with this person. And I also feel like this person is teaching you how to be more in a flow state rather than stress and forcefulness, you know, going with the flow, doing what feels natural to you, and, you know, screwing anyone who doesn't understand that or doesn't want to understand that, you know. So yeah, pile number 3. I think that's where we're going to leave this reading. If you guys resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this one. I hope to see you guys on another reading. Bye.